أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. They ask you, O Prophet, regarding the spoils of war. Say, their distribution is decided by God and His Messenger. So be mindful of God, settle your affairs, and obey God and His Messenger if you are true believers. The true believers are only those whose hearts tremble at the remembrance of God, whose faith increases when His revelations are recited to them, and who put their trust in their Lord. They are those who establish prayer and donate from what we have provided for them. It is they who are the true believers. They will have elevated ranks, forgiveness, and an honourable provision from their Lord. Similarly, when your Lord brought you, O Prophet, out of your home for a just cause, a group of believers was totally against it. They disputed with you about the truth after it had been made clear, as if they were being driven to death with their eyes wide open. Remember, O believers, when God promised to give you the upper hand over either target? You wished to capture the unarmed party, but it was God's will to establish the truth by His words and uproot the disbelievers, to firmly establish the truth and wipe out falsehood, even to the dismay of the wicked. Remember when you cried out to your Lord for help? He answered, I will reinforce you with 1,000 angels, followed by many others. And God made this a sign of victory and reassurance to your hearts. Victory comes only from God. Surely God is almighty, all-wise. Remember when He caused drowsiness to overcome you, giving you serenity, and He sent down rain from the sky to purify you, free you from Satan's whispers, strengthen your hearts, and make your steps firm? Remember, O Prophet, when your Lord revealed to the angels, I am with you, so make the believers stand firm. I will cast horror into the hearts of the disbelievers, so strike their necks and strike their fingertips. This is because they defied God and His Messenger. And whoever defies God and His Messenger, then know that God is surely severe in punishment. That worldly punishment is yours, so taste it. Then the disbelievers will suffer the torment of the fire. O believers, when you face the disbelievers in battle, never turn your backs to them. And whoever does so on such an occasion, unless it is a maneuver or to join their own troops, will earn the displeasure of God, and their home will be hell. What an evil destination. It was not you believers who killed them, but it was God who did so. Nor was it you, O Prophet, who threw a handful of sand at the disbelievers, but it was God who did so, rendering the believers a great favor. Surely God is all-hearing, all-knowing. As such, God frustrates the evil plans of the disbelievers. If you Meccans sought judgment, now it has come to you. And if you cease, it will be for your own good. But if you persist, we will persist. And your forces, no matter how numerous they might be, will not benefit you whatsoever, for God is certainly with the believers. O believers, obey God and His Messenger, and do not turn away from Him while you hear His call. Do not be like those who say we hear, but in fact they are not listening. Indeed, the worst of all beings in the sight of God are the willfully deaf and dumb, who do not understand. Had God known any goodness in them, He would have certainly made them hear, but even He had made them hear. They would have surely turned away heedlessly. O believers, respond to God and His Messenger when He calls you to that which gives you life, and know that God stands between a person and their heart, and that to Him you will all be gathered. Beware of a trial that will not only affect the wrongdoers among you, and know that God is severe in punishment. Remember when you had been vastly outnumbered and oppressed in the land, constantly in fear of attacks by your enemy? Then He sheltered you, strengthened you with His help, and provided you with good things, so perhaps you would be thankful. O believers, do not betray God and the Messenger, nor betray your trusts knowingly, and know that your wealth and your children are only a test, and that with God is a great reward. O believers, if you are mindful of God, He will grant you a standard to distinguish between right and wrong, absolve you of your sins, and forgive you, and God is the Lord of infinite bounty. And remember, O Prophet, when the disbelievers conspired to capture, kill, or exile you, they planned, but God also planned, and God is the best of planners. Whenever our revelations are recited to them, they challenge you. We have already heard the recitation. If we wanted, we could have easily produced something similar. This Quran is nothing but ancient fables. And remember when they prayed, O God, if this is indeed the truth from you, then rain down stones upon us from the sky or overcome us with a painful punishment. But God would never punish them while you, O Prophet, were in their midst, nor would he ever punish them if they prayed for forgiveness. And why should God not punish them while they hinder pilgrims from the sacred mosque, claiming to be its rightful guardians? None has the right to guardianship except those mindful of God, but most pagans do not know. Their prayer at the sacred house was nothing but whistling and clapping, so taste the punishment for your disbelief. Surely the disbelievers spend their wealth to hinder others from the path of God. They will continue to spend to the point of regret. Then they will be defeated, and the disbelievers will be driven into hell, so God may separate the evil from the good. He will pile up the evil ones all together and then cast them into hell. They are the true losers. Tell the disbelievers that if they desist, their past will be forgiven. But if they persist, then they have an example in those destroyed before them. Fight against them until there is no more persecution, and your devotion will be entirely to God. But if they desist, then surely God is all-seeing of what they do. And if they do not comply, then know that God is your protector. What an excellent protector, and what an excellent helper. Know that whatever spoils you take, 1/5 is for God and the messenger, his close relatives, orphans, the poor, and needy travelers. If you truly believe in God and what we revealed to our servant on that decisive day when the two armies met at Badr, and God is most capable of everything. Remember, when you were on the near side of the valley, your enemy on the far side, and the caravan was below you? Even if the two armies had made an appointment to meet, both would have certainly missed it. Still, it transpired so God may establish what he had destined, that those who were to perish and those who were to survive might do so after the truth had been made clear to both. Surely God is all-hearing, all-knowing. Remember, O Prophet, when God showed them in your dream as few in number? Had he shown them to you as many, you believers would have certainly faltered and disputed in the matter. But God spared you from that. Surely he knows best what is hidden in the heart. Then, when your armies met, God made them appear as few in your eyes, and made you appear as few in theirs, so God may establish what he had destined, and to God all matters will be returned for judgment. O believers, when you face an enemy, stand firm and remember God often, so you may triumph. Obey God and his messenger, and do not dispute with one another, or you will be discouraged and weakened. Persevere. Surely God is with those who persevere. Do not be like those pagans who left their homes arrogantly, only to be seen by people, and to hinder others from God's path. And God is fully aware of what they do. And remember when Satan made their evil deeds appealing to them, and said, "No one can overcome you today. I am surely by your side." But when the two forces faced off, he cowered and said, "I have absolutely nothing to do with you. I certainly see what you do not see. I truly fear God, for God is severe in punishment." Remember when the hypocrites and those with sickness in their hearts said, "These believers are deluded by their faith." But whoever puts their trust in God, surely God is almighty, all-wise. If only you could see when the angels take the souls of the disbelievers, beating their faces and backs, saying, "Taste the torment of burning." This is the reward for what your hands have done, and God is never unjust to his servants. Their fate is that of the people of Pharaoh and those before them. They all disbelieved in God's signs, so God seized them for their sins. Indeed, God is all-powerful, severe in punishment. This is because God would never discontinue his favor to a people until they discontinue their faith. Surely God is all-hearing, all-knowing. That was the case with Pharaoh's people and those before them. They all rejected the signs of their Lord. So we destroyed them for their sins and drowned Pharaoh's people. They were all wrongdoers. Indeed, the worst of all beings in the sight of God are those who persist in disbelief, never to have faith. Namely, those with whom you, O Prophet, have entered into treaties, but they violate them every time, not fearing the consequences. If you ever encounter them in battle, make a fearsome example of them, so perhaps those who would follow them may be deterred. And if you, O Prophet, see signs of betrayal by a people, respond by openly terminating your treaty with them. Surely God does not like those who betray. Do not let those disbelievers think they are not within reach. They will have no escape. Prepare against them what you believers can of military power and cavalry to deter God's enemies and your enemies, as well as other enemies unknown to you but known to God. Whatever you spend in the cause of God will be paid to you in full, and you will not be wronged. If the enemy is inclined towards peace, make peace with them, and put your trust in God. Indeed, he alone is the all-hearing, all-knowing. But if their intention is only to deceive you, then God is certainly sufficient for you. He is the one who has supported you with his help and with the believers. He brought their hearts together. Had you spent all the riches in the earth, you could not have united their hearts. But God has united them. Indeed, he is almighty, all-wise. O Prophet, God is sufficient for you and for the believers who follow. O Prophet, motivate the believers to fight. If there are 20 steadfast among you, they will overcome 200. And if there are 100 of you, they will overcome 1,000 of the disbelievers, for they are a people who do not comprehend. Now God has lightened your burden, for he knows that there is weakness in you. So if there are 100 steadfast among you, they will overcome 200. And if there be 1,000, they will overcome 2,000. By God's will, and God is with the steadfast. It is not fit for a prophet that he should take captives until he has thoroughly subdued the land. You believers settled with the fleeting gains of this world, while God's aim for you is the hereafter. God is almighty, all-wise. Had it not been for a prior decree from God, you would have certainly been disciplined with the tremendous punishments for whatever ransom you have taken. Now enjoy what you have taken, for it is lawful and good, and be mindful of God. Surely God is all-forgiving, most merciful. O Prophet, tell the captives in your custody, if God finds goodness in your hearts, he will give you better than what has been taken from you, and forgive you, for God is all-forgiving, most merciful. But if their intention is only to betray you, O Prophet, they sought to betray God before. But he gave you power over them, and God is all-knowing, all-wise. Those who believed emigrated and strived with their wealth and lives in the cause of God, as well as those who gave them shelter and help. They are truly guardians of one another. As for those who believed but did not emigrate, you have no obligations to them until they emigrate. But if they seek your help against persecution and faith, it is your obligation to help them, except against people bound with you in a treaty. God is all-seeing of what you do. As for the disbelievers, they are guardians of one another, and unless you believers act likewise, there will be great oppression and corruption in the land. Those who believed migrated and struggled in the cause of God, and those who gave them shelter and help, they are the true believers. They will have forgiveness and an honourable provision. And those who later believed, migrated, and struggled alongside you, they are also with you. But only blood relatives are now entitled to inherit from one another, as ordained by God. Surely God has full knowledge of everything.